What's up, Zox fam? We're back with some more sort of Convallaria. Now, I was in the middle of actually preparing some of my other videos that I want to upload. Since I thought we were going to be pushing for the November release date. Now, we unfortunately have news that the release is going to be postponed in going into the spring of 2024. Now they actually have put out I guess a dev like kind of team notice about why this is happening. So we're going to get into this, and then I kind of give you guys my thoughts and opinions on this as well, and what we'll be doing with this new news that just dropped, because it just literally just dropped as a recording of this video. So with that, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, the first thing they say is an update from the entire development team. So they said, ever since the unveiling of Sword of Convallaria, we received a lot of love from players. The successful showcase of TGS 2023 also far exceeded our team's expectations. Your support really means the world to us. From the very beginning, we have been relentlessly testing and fine-tuning the game to ensure you can play it in its optimal form, which I will say, playing the the TW version, there has been a lot of like bug fixes and a lot of things that they still need to fix bug-wise, but yeah, they're working through that, right? Now it says, during this process, we have identified several areas to optimize. Improvement takes time though, so we made the decision to postpone the release of Sword of Convallaria until spring 2024. This extra time will help our team to make significant enhancements in the following areas. Now, what they want to do is the localization language optimizations to bring a more complete and accurate expression of the storyline. Now that is actually pretty important. I would definitely say that, that needs to hit. I really do feel like that's going to be a huge selling point in the game. So especially with the translation of it, especially going at least into like English for those that are, English speakers like myself, that needs to hit. Absolutely. So I'm not even mad at that, because that does make sense. Now, the optimization of cross-platform compatibility and controller support, offering everyone the best possible game experience. Obviously, you want to go straight into the game and be able to experience it to its fullest. I think one of the things that we also have to be realistic with ourselves is that we're in a day and age where people will EOS a game before it even launches. And so that all comes from these kinds of things. The game's having bugs. It's not optimized. These things do kind of matter, like, and it is really nice to see that they are aware of that, even though it does suck that it's not coming in November. It's nice to know that they're aware of that and they're actually looking at the longevity of the game and not just trying to make a quick buck. I think that long term is still what's going to allow us to still enjoy the game when it does come out in Ian. So, again, not mad at that. And then they go to say further, development of long-term live service plans such as new features, functionalities, online and offline activities, etc. So I think that that's just going to mean more content, essentially, right? I think that they want to make sure that there's not so much of a lack, or they're not in a position where there's a lack of content where you just get bored with the game, right? And I think that that's something that is, again, worth waiting for. I think that they're really honestly trying to make sure that the value of the game is giving us what we need, so that when they come out, they're hitting. I honestly have a lot of faith in the game because it actually is really good, even as is. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't need work, right? So again, not really mad at this. I think that this is more than enough of a reason to postpone. And I also think that that is going to take stress off of the staff, because staff usually is like, when they're rushed to push something out, they're usually under like really distressed. They're under really bad work conditions, which makes it a lot harder for them to be able to give the best quality and best product possible. So, can't even really be mad at that, man. So they go to further to say, your understanding and patience are highly appreciated during the refinement period, and we will be more than happy to share updates about the optimization process on our social media channels. So they're going to keep us updated, things of that nature. I know what I'm going to probably end up doing, because I was like kind of ready to get into that cycle of spending and like being able to do like full-fledged character builds. The other thing that's going to come with this, guys, is that there's going to probably be a lot of changes to the game by the time spring of next year happens. So I am going to be like putting out things for those that are, you know, currently playing, but I'm not going to necessarily be like, hey, you got to live, you know, according to this for the official release. It'll just be for those that are still playing the TW version. And we might start shifting into more streams and then like kind of cutting those things up and posting those as videos. But we'll actually do that on the channel so that we can, you know, just kind of build community build and like just kind of get into just more of the Sword of Convallaria space as we, I guess, are kind of waiting for the spring. Now, with that, guys, you know, I hate having to bring this kind of news because I really would love to just be like, hey, countdown, continuation to November. But I am glad that they did decide to put this out before November hit so that people weren't like sitting there like, oh, it's finally November, and then they got hit with this. So I think, you know, they did their due diligence to make sure that this information is out. Now that you guys know, yeah, we're gonna still be trucking on. I'll still be posting content just so that you guys, you know, that are still enjoying the game will still have some content to see. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for the support so far. And yeah, we're going to keep trucking it forward, you know, uploading content on this channel. So definitely make sure you subscribe, guys, because this is going to be a home of Sword of Convallaria. And I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys stay blessed. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.